we have just within few minutes we will finish the place of interest. We'll take some 15 minutes max. And after that we have only 5 states, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu and Kerala. And also maybe take 1 or 2 minutes for Andaman Nicobar Islands and Lakshadweep. That's a plan for the day. We'll finish it, and I'm sure that schedule will put up 2 to 5. We're taking an extra half an hour today, 3 hours of session we'll be taking. Right? Start with the place of interest, Mumbai. Mumbai was actually a 7-island region. Seven-island region, which was converted into one particular island. Mumbai was actually a 7-island region converted into one island. Just crush the mountain tops and then fill the particular soil material with the downslope regions, and it has been converted into an island. And that's one of the reason why every time when monsoon occurs, you will be able to see a flooding in the region, because you have small 7 islands separately. There will be some amount of empty depressions, sea entering areas. Those are shallow regions. So what they did is they destructed the islands, used the materials to fill the shallow water bodies. Now you will be having 2 different things, right? There will be a mound, there will be a shallow region. There will be a mound, there will be a shallow region. Every time when monsoon takes place, the shallow regions will be filled with water. So geographically, one factor for why to have a floods. There are other factors as well, which is high rainfall will be taking place. Complete urbanization. You go there, like you see in the cities, right? Mann irukad. You will not be able to see soil at all. They completely take the building. Up to the gate, you will have the cement. From the gate to the road, again cement will be there. From the road, tar will be there. The next building opposite side, again tar will be there, and then the cement. So where do we have soil? So when rainfall takes place, if soil is available, there can be a possibility of percolation of water can take place. That is not possible. Stagnation takes place. So within the floods, we specifically create a particular type of flood called as urban floods. Urban floods. Mumbai is the finest example for urban floods. If you remember, a couple of years before, Paris had floods. And the very next day, the people started saying that I stand with Paris in the Facebook display picture, because the moment you change it, everything will be solved, right? So urban floods, let it be Paris, let it be London, let it be any of the urban places in the world, you don't have soil, one. All the wetland regions, rivers that is flowing inside the cities have been encroached. Because land becomes a less amount of factor, and encroachment of land will take place, and then the flood will take place. For example, 2015 floods, when it took place in Chennai, the entire Meenambakkam airport has been flooded, closed for 7 days. The Meenambakkam airport is in the river bank regions, floodplain regions. Or if you know Chennai, we keep the names by the Tamil, right? Eri in Mudiyum. For people who understand Tamil or who don't understand Tamil, there are multiple places on the names that ends in Chennai. I'm not speaking about Mumbai now. Ends with Eri. Eri means tank. எத்தனை ஏரி இருக்குன்னு சொல்லுங்களேன்? வேளச்சேரி, குடுவாஞ்சேரி, செம்மஞ்சேரி. உங்களுக்கு என்ன ஞாபகம் சொல்லுங்க? ரெட்டேரி, பொன்னேரி. எனக்கு எதுவும் ஞாபகம் வரல. ஒரு 11 இருக்கும். Close to 11 or 12, more than 10 will be there. So all these are tank related regions and completely will be converted into areas, and complete urbanization has been taking place. That is why you always say, Velacheri, it has been flooded. ஏரியில் போய் வீடு கட்டினா அப்புறம் ஃப்ளட் ஆகாம என்ன பண்ணும்? Someone will come and say, you want lake view apartment? Rather, you will be standing in the lake and asking for a lake view apartment. Conversion of wetlands, conversion of floodplain regions. And we discussed a particular river in the last class, Musi, in Mumbai. Completely, a large amount of encroachment has been taking place with respect to Mumbai. In Musi. What else has been there with Mumbai? Gateway to India. Gateway to India. Stock exchange. gateway to India, stock exchange, two major port. One is called Jawaharlal Nehru Port Trust, JNPT. Another is Navi Mumbai Port. Two major ports. Right? We have a region called Bombay High. Bombay High. Richest oil field in India. Richest oil field in India. அதுக்கு பதிலா இது போட முடியுமா? Richest oil field in India. So when you have the richest oil field in India, what kind of industry will be located there? Petroleum industry. Petroleum refineries will be there. Petroleum refinery. Sir, petroleum refinery is located there. What are the associated industries should be present? நம்ம ஒரு set of industries பார்த்துறோம். Petroleum இருந்துச்சுன்னா இன்னொன்று industry. We have seen no petroleum industry if it is located. Associated industries. Fertilizers, textiles, synthetic textiles, plastic industry, chemical industry. But the thing with respect to Mumbai is, you go to Mumbai, cost of living is excessively high in Mumbai. 20 kilometers away from the center of the city, whatever you call it as Kurla or whatever places, or airport, you will be able to see, even you go to Chembur region, which is closer towards the Navi Mumbai region, or you go to Thane, the land is very, very less. Population is excessively high. Based on land is very less. Population is excessively high. And financial capital. So there is always a employment opportunities high in the region. Skilled labor migration will be more. So when skilled labor migrates, unskilled labor migrates. So why it is specific? Unskilled labor will get a revenue of very less. Skilled labor, when migration takes place, revenue is going to be more. So your per capita income is also more. When per capita income is more, land is less, large population migrate in the region, cost of living, rent of the land is excessively high. ரொம்ப அதிகமாக. Why, sir? When the excessive rent of the land, I will just list the point again, right? Excessive rent is going to be there. Is it possible for me, affordable for an industry like a textile industry, a cotton industry, to acquire a huge quantity of land and build a textile industry in the region? முடியுமா? Not possible. It was located in 1980s, but post 1980s, industries moved from Mumbai region and moved to the other parts of the city in Maharashtra. Whereas Mumbai, you will be able to see IT industries will be there, our headquarters will be there, financial services will be there, stock exchanges will be there. Why, sir? You need a small unit of land and they build a skyscraper, and within that particular unit of land, the amount of money that you invest for a stock exchange, that is going to be excessive amount of revenue. But it is not possible for you to build a cotton textile industries in a skyscraper. You need a large amount of land. If multiple movies would have been seen, no? Binny Mills, every single movie most of the movies at the finest climax, there will be Binny Mills. Similarly, there are cotton textile industries which were located in Mumbai, which is still holding there. There will be one time they will be selling, and those lands are excessively priced. You guys stay in the hostel, no? Small hostels will be there. If it is Mumbai, you will be spending something around 13,000 rupees, 14,000 rupees, 15,000 rupees for one single bed, even if it is 20 kilometers away. Ananagar is not 20 kilometers away from the city center, right? I'm speaking about 20 kilometers away from the city center. If you used to see the Wankhede Stadium, marine lines, marine roads in Mumbai, rent is going to be lakhs, 3 lakhs, 4 lakhs for a sea-facing apartment. The rent of the house will be 3 lakhs. Cost of living is excessively high. Because of that, industries, you will not be able to see large area requiring industries will not be located in the region. அது வேலை செய்யல நினைக்கிறேன். காத்து வருதுங்களா? வருதா? Shall I further? So large number of industries moved, textile industries, fertilizer industries, they moved out of Mumbai post 1980 due to huge cost of land. Cost of land is excessively high. Cost of land is excessively high because, number one, less land area கம்மி தான், less land area, financial capital, huge migration of skilled labor, land area is less, city is a financial capital of India, city is a financial capital of India, migration of skilled labor, migration of skilled labor, per capita income is also high, per capita income is high, so land rent will also be excessively high, so large land requiring industries cannot be located. Large land requiring industries cannot be located. Stock exchange is located, BSE is located in Mumbai, Bombay Stock Exchange. Entertainment capital of India. What do you mean by entertainment capital of India? Bollywood is located in Mumbai. Entertainment capital of India. Because of Bollywood. 3 UNESCO sites in Mumbai. 3 UNESCO sites in Mumbai. Number 1, Chhatrapati Shivaji Terminus. Chhatrapati Shivaji Terminus. Number 2, Elephanta Caves. Number 2, Elephanta Caves. Number 3, Victorian Gothic. It's a modern architecture. Victorian Gothic, modern architecture of 18th, 19th centuries. Shall I? From Mumbai to the northeast direction, you will be able to see a place called as Thane. Very next to Mumbai, on the northeastern part of Mumbai, you will be able to see a place called Thane. Yes? Map எடுத்து பாருங்க. Mumbai Thane is the first railway line in India. Page number 23, ma'am. Northeast direction to Mumbai, you'll be able to see a place called Thane. Yes? First railway line in India. Mumbai Thane, first railway line in India. Yes, first railway line in India. Mumbai is the headquarters for 2 railway zones. Mumbai is the headquarters for 2 railway zones. There are 2 passes. One is called Talghat on the northeast direction and Borghat on the southwest direction. Talghat connects Mumbai to Nashik. Borghat connects Mumbai to Pune. Pass is a pathway between the mountain, a separation, right? Tal, T-H-A-L, Talghat. Talghat, which connects Talghat Pass. It connects Mumbai to Nashik, Borghat, BHOR, Borghat Pass, connects Mumbai to Pune. So we'll travel through the pass. We'll finish Nashik and the surrounding regions first. Then we'll go through the Borghat and Brahmapur, right? First one, identify Nashik. Northeast direction to Mumbai. Yes, Nashik. Godavari flows through Nashik. Kumbh Mela takes place. Nashik. Godavari flows through Nashik and then Kumbh Mela takes place. So Talghat, Nashik will be there and we will be traveling like this. Light mela povom, board is not available. Look into this map, you will be able to identify places like Jalagan, Jalgaon, Jalagan. Can you identify a deer symbol in the map? Yaval. Below the deer symbol, Jalagan will be there. Yes, Jalagan. Further on the same road, you will be able to identify a place called Akola, Akola. Yes. Further you move, right direction, you will be able to identify a place called Amaravati. Talayoda first padama. Jalagan, Akola, Amaravati, all three are known for textile industries. Jalagan, Akola, Amaravati, all three are known for textile industries. Sir, why, sir? As we discussed, post 1980s, in 1980s there will be a large textile mill workers strike will take place in Mumbai. For income and all those factors will be there. Along with that, they will also realize the land is, textile industries are taking excessive amount of land and the returns they get from that is very, very cheaper. Post 1990s, liberalization, privatization and globalization will come in. Once LPG comes into it, that's when your IT industries, financial services, stock exchanges, much more of global market will enter. And Mumbai being the financial capital, everyone will be wanting the headquarters there. And one industry cannot occupy a larger area because the land price is also higher, as we said. So textile industries move. If the land price increases, is it possible for the skilled labor to give 20,000 rupees? Some of your friends might be working in, like COVID, but or your seniors will be working in Chennai, in IT industries. Some will be working in Coimbatore also in IT industries. If you have asked them the difference, they will be saying the salary will be slightly less in Coimbatore. But people will be preferring that. Why? Hometown, weed, all those will be there. Why the salary is slightly less and they are accepting it? Because cost of living in Coimbatore might be less. Cost of living in Chennai is more. If your cost of living, land price increases, rent price increases, cost of living increases, wages should also increase. That puts a pocket hole on the particular industrialist. So rather than investing a large amount on the capital, large amount on the operation and maintenance, let me move my industry to the other region. And if you see post 1990s, transport network is also well developed. So I don't need to keep it here, textile industry, move. Sir, is it the only reason? Before 1990s, you cannot keep a textile industry in the interior. Textile industry has to be kept in a humid climatic conditions. If not, your thread will break into pieces. Then your thread is the first, cotton to thread will break into smaller pieces. Then you have to stop the machinery, make sure again and again.
You are in the Zoom meeting now. This meeting is being recorded.
All the places are interior. We already discussed in the last class. Konkan coast receives high amount of rainfall, humid climate conditions. This region will receive less amount of rainfall, arid climate conditions. I cannot keep the industries earlier, but post 1990s, you have the technologies, humidifiers. You control AC, you control the temperature. You can keep the environment humid within the industrial requirements, and that investment cost is lesser than the land cost. So industry started moving. So Jalagan, Akola, Amravati all got textile industries. Is it clear? Same route. All this is NH6. If you have noticed, there will be a box and 6 number will be there, right? NH6, National Highway 6. Further move right side, you will be able to see Nagpur. Nagpur, famous for orange. Famous for orange. இது மாதிரி ஏதாவது மெசேஜ் வந்துச்சுன்னா கிளாஸை நிறுத்தி சொல்லணும்ல என்கிட்ட. சத்தமாக கூப்பிடுங்க. என்ன பேர் என்ன இருப்போது? இப்போ எல்லாத்தையும் ரிப்பீட் தான் பண்ண போகிறோம். அவங்களும் பாவம் இல்லை. எவ்வளோ நேரம் வந்து அவங்க மெசேஜ் எல்லாருமே மெசேஜ் அனுப்பிச்சிட்டாங்க. நிறுத்திடுங்க என்ன, சரிங்களா? கனெக்ஷன் கட் ஆயிருச்சுன்னு அவங்க மெசேஜ் அனுப்புகிறாங்கன்னா என்ன நிறுத்திடுங்க. ஸோ where should I start from? Sir, there are technical glitches. Please repeat the textile industry. Okay. Can you please repeat the textile industry? Video got stuck. Please repeat Nashik. Textiles was the last point. Okay. So I'll repeat from the first. Mumbai, Talgat will be there. From Talgat, it connects Nashik. Talgat is the pass in the Western Ghats. And then you will have Borghat. That will be connecting you to Pune regions. If you have taken, if you are not, it will be very lovely. Mumbai to Pune during the times of monsoon. Everything will be green and you will have a pass. Both the sides mountain will be there. Waterfall, ella edathilum or waterfall mar irukum. Rainfall, because high amount of rainfall will be there. Water flow will be taking place from the Ghat on both directions. Every place you will be able to see streams running like anything. But in the same Ghat, Borghat or Talgat you go, during the times of summer regions, yanda ponona irum. Completely dry in regions, you will feel scorched like anything, you will feel burnt. That much amount of heat will be there, right? So this connects to Nashik and Borghat connects to Pune. We will be finishing Nashik and the surroundings, this NH6, we will finish the cities and then come to Borghat. And as we said, Nashik, and then we spoke about a place called Jalgan, Akola, Amra. All three are textile industries. Sir, why textile industries? Why not before textile industries, these regions? Number one, we discussed about is land prices excessively high in Mumbai. Take it down, Jalgan, Akola, Amaravati, in the same NH6. If you move across, you will be able to see textile industries. Fine. Land price is excessively high in Mumbai. So per capita salary also has to be high. So as the transport network developed over the years, they moved interior because the land is going to be cheaper. Land is not going to be as same in Jalgan or Akola or Amravati. So capital investment is less. They moved. One. Second reason is your cotton textile industries for thread, when they wanted to create thread, they do require humid climatic conditions. That is why all the earlier textile industries of the world or India will be located on the coast. Manchester will be on the coast. Lancashire, both are in United Kingdom, they will be on the coast. Or Surat, Ahmedabad, Mumbai, எல்லாமே கோஸ்ட்ல தான் இருக்கும். Because humid climatic conditions, your thread won't break. You go to the dry region, thread will break into pieces. But today it is not a problem because in all the interiors, even they are dry, you can keep humidifiers. Artificially, you can create humid climatic conditions. That's the thing. Is that fine? Online? That's what we discussed earlier. Yes. Thank you, Alan. கண்ணு ஏதாவது இது மாதிரி வீடியோ ஸ்டக் ஆயிருச்சு, ஆடியோ ஸ்டக் ஆயிருச்சுன்னு சொன்னாங்கன்னா நிறுத்திருங்க என்ன, சரியா? கை தூக்கும்போது பார்க்கலனாலும் கூப்பிட்டுருங்க. நெக்ஸ்ட், ஃப்ரம் Amaravati, move further right, you will be able to see Nagpur. Nagpur is known for orange. Nagpur is known for orange. Copper manganese is located near Nagpur. Copper and manganese is available. Southeast direction to Amaravati. Can you identify a place called Yavattamal? Yes. 2019, this came into newspaper articles in 2019. Why, sir? They were spraying pesticides. Farmers were spraying pesticides, and that pesticide, as we discussed earlier, bioaccumulation and biomagnification. They were spraying pesticides, wind blown or something other, that got settled with the person who was spraying pesticides. There were numbers of farmers who have been dead because of spraying of the toxic pesticides. People have lost the eye vision. The one who is spraying the pesticides, it got affected them itself, and there are death reports because of the spraying of pesticides. Evatamal. Likewise, when a major thing happens, if a question is being asked with respect to agricultural issues, pesticide-related health impacts in a mains examination, this can be quoted. So whenever a newspaper-related thing comes and it's a big issue, then it becomes news. If not, the other things alone is sufficient. We'll go to Mumbai to Pune through Borghat. Mumbai. Between Mumbai to Pune, can you identify a place called Lonavala? Lonavala hill station. Lonavala hill station. Major tourist attraction. Major tourist attraction. A good one to visit during the times of monsoon. It will be nice, and there will be large numbers of small hill station falls will be there. Lonavala is also known for chikki, kadla mutai. In Tamil, we call them as groundnut cakes, right? Lonavala chikki is also very famous. Next one, Pune. IT industry. Pune, IT industry. Automobile industry. Pune is a automobile hub. Pune is a automobile hub. The same NH, the earlier one we saw NH6, now we will be seeing NH4. Look into the map from Pune. So this is Mumbai. You will be able to see Pune here. So we discussed, and then this will get down like southern direction. Right? Can you identify a place called Satara? S-A-T-A-R-A? Yes? Satara, textile industry. Like how the textile industry from Mumbai moved towards Jalgan, Akola, Amravati, Varda on the northeastern direction. It also moved on the southwest direction. Satara, textile industries. All these are dry regions, completely dry. If by any chance you are wearing any color shirts and you are driving a bike during the times of summer regions, the wind blows, the dusty wind that blows, and then there will be sedimentation would have settled there. You give any number of dry washing, you will not be able to take it. That much amount of dust wind will be there. Why do I say that? Personal experience. I have lost many of those t-shirts like that. Blow dryer. Dust blow like anything during the times of dry times. Satara, Sangli, Kolhapur, Elame. From Satara, coming below, can you identify a place called Kolhapur? K-O-L-H-A-P-U-R. Satara. Kolhapur. Kolhapur is known for slippers, Kolhapur sandals, very famous. They make in leather. Kolhapur sandals, S-A-N-D-A-L-S, are slippers. Northeast direction to Kolhapur. Can you identify a place called Sangli? S-A-N-G-L-I. Sangli. Kolhapur, Sangli. 2019. This region is a dry region. Amount of rainfall is very, very low. But 2019, huge amount of rainfall took place and floods occurred in the region. No one will even expected or dreamt about a flood in Sangli region. Thinking about if you say Ramanathapuram has floods or any of the dry regions in the country has floods. That's what happened. Like 2020, Jaipur had floods, urban floods. It came in newspapers also in 2020, later months, right? Likewise, Sangli had floods. Where can I use that? Erratic rainfall, climate change impact, urban floods are created. The Sangli floods of 2019, 2020 Jaipur floods. Yes, this is Sangli. Look in this direction. You will be able to see Solapur. Solapur. Towels, famous for towels. As GI tag. Chaddar towels in Sholapur region as GI tag. Tundu. Chadda towels as GI tag. Go further northeast from Sholapur. Look at the map. You'll be able to identify a place called Latur. Latur. From Sholapur, you move northeastern direction, you'll be able to identify a place called Latur. Last year, when there is a less amount of water in Chennai for the drinking purposes, they made many measures. Any notable measures? Did they bring water from some other place by any new measures, new means to Chennai? They brought water to Chennai from Vellore through tanker trains. Through the trains, water has been brought from Vellore to Chennai to provide water for drinking purposes during the times of drought. Couple of years before, 2017, they gave water in Latur like the same way. That much amount of dry region, water was not available. Through the train, crores and crores of money has been spent, and to provide water, Latur water train. Similarly, we have Chennai also did it in 2019, water train. Dry regions, all these are dry completely. Shall I? Further? Go back to again Kolhapur. To the left-hand side direction of Kolhapur. Can you identify a deer symbol? Ratnagiri, they have written. Yes, that is actually Ratnagiri. That's your spelling mistake in the map. Ratnagiri, wildlife sanctuary. Ratnagiri, wildlife. Above Ratnagiri, above Satara, can you identify a place called Mahaballeshwar? Above Satara, Mahaballeshwar, hill station, Mahaballeshwar. If you don't see map, please do see the map when you revise it. Map paakama padichi use illa. It's of no use when you don't see the map. That's a request, right? Mahaballeshwar, known for strawberry cultivation. More than 85 to 90% of India's strawberry comes from this particular place. Strawberry cultivation. You go there, you will be able to see everything in strawberry. Like jam, strawberry jams will be available, strawberry cookies will be there. Ellame strawberry you can buy also. Hill station and known for strawberry. And center of Maharashtra, Ahmednagar. Center of Maharashtra, Ahmednagar. Yes. On the Ahmednagar, to the right hand direction, on the end of the boundaries of Maharashtra, you will be able to see a place called Nanded, Nanded, Maharashtra Telangana boundary. Nanded. Both are known for manufacturing engineering goods. Both are known for manufacturing of engineering goods. Before 1990s, nothing was there, only Mumbai. Rest of the places are completely without industrial development, only agriculture. Agriculture is also dry in manner. Post 1990s, when all these technological developments came, humidifiers came, the major industry we discussed is only textile industry, not the other industries, right? Fertilizer industries will be located nearby. No other industries we have discussed. And that's all. That's a place of interest with respect to resources and industrial development. The rest of the region is completely dry or arid only with respect to agriculture. And they come up with the major production of jowar. Maharashtra is the largest producer of jowar in India. Maharashtra is the largest producer of jowar in India. When winds blow, southwest monsoon blows, you get a high amount of rainfall in this region, and you go further, the eastern side receive a large amount of rainfall. Interior of Maharashtra receives less amount of rainfall. So the entire region is with less amount of rainfall. As we discussed earlier, Marathwada will be receiving something around 550 mm, 600 mm. Vidarbha is in news much. Large number of your farmer suicides takes place there. So it is much more in news. Or one of the American movie with the farmer suicide and bank loans and all, they took a movie. I was not able to recollect the name of the movie. A real good movie. That shows the entire region with respect to your Vidarbha, Latur, Marathwada, everything is a dry environment. And people cultivate jowar, bajra, millets, khamb, bajra, sorghum. That's your major cultivation with respect to agriculture. But what has happened over a period of time is, we said discussion about BT cotton in the last class, no? Yes? Your BT gives a large amount of returns. So people wanted to put BT cotton. Sugarcane gives a large amount of returns. Rice gives a large amount of returns when compared to your millets. So people started moving. Sir, but when they have to move, water is a requirement. No. Large amount of canals have been made from the rivers by the ministry itself, by the government of Maharashtra or the government of India. That is one. Second thing is groundwater. You tap the groundwater, you take a large amount of water from the region, right, and you use for cultivation of sugarcane, rice, grapes. Nashik is known for grapes. I missed it out, right? BT. So what? So they are getting a high amount of revenue. Fine, no? But every region has a climatic condition. For that particular climatic conditions, naturally a crop grows in the region. Right? You change the climatic condition by just water addition alone, and you are bringing a new different kind of crop. It's fine, you are taking the groundwater, but the groundwater was earlier at 50 feet. But today, 1,000, 800, 1,000, 1,500. You go deeper and deeper and deeper, and you take the water from the regions. And there will be one point of time, the groundwater will not be available at all. And where will you get the water from? The next generation, your own sons, will not get enough amount of water. And then they will say the water crisis has been taking place. But you create the water crisis by changing the cropping pattern. When it was discussed a couple of years before, there was a huge drought in Maharashtra, and they were discussing about the ways to reduce the drought. And one of the he wrote the water policy of 2020. He was one of the important members of writing water policy of 2012 of Government of India. He said, you have 4% of your Maharashtra geographical area under sugarcane. All he said is, reduce it to 2%. You'll reduce your water scarcity by 50%. So what you did is, you moved from a millet or a bajra or jowar, sorghum, ragi, a crop which requires a very less amount of water. You move to a sugarcane like crop which requires a plenty of water. You take the water from the region again and again, and you go deeper and deeper and deeper. You create the water scarcity in the region. Nammale create panniro. And then we speak about water scarcity, and then you go against the cropping pattern of the region. That will also create problems. At the very lesser point of view, it can create you more amount of revenue, but it's not going to be substantially sustainable for generations to go there. Right? Shall I move? Nashik, write it for grapes. And with respect to Maharashtra, you take any water management strategy. You take the dams, you take the canals. You come up with, they are now coming up with something called as piped irrigation network. Like how water comes for Chennai, or water for Kolar from Bangalore, or any of the places, drinking water alone will come in the pipe. Why is that? It should not be polluted because you're going to drink it. So it comes to the pipe. But for water for irrigation always comes in open canal because it can be polluted. No problem with that, right? Now they are putting piped water networks in Maharashtra for irrigation, piped irrigation network. Why, sir? Because you put an open canal, people steal the water. You put an open canal, evaporation is more. You put an open canal, infiltration of water is also more. So to reduce that, they are saying, let's put a pipe. On the pipe, we will give the water for irrigation. So what the earlier cases is, you release 100 liters of water. When it goes to her farm, she gets only 30. So what they are saying, I put the pipe, I release 100 liters of water, she gets 100 liters of water. So more agriculture she can do. That's the idea they bring in. But the canal is always built in an area where river is not available. Canal is built in an area where rainfall is not available. This open canal is the one which gives for relative humidity. This open canal is the one which gives for groundwater recharge. You convert it to piped water network, the return flow to the water, recharging the groundwater will be reduced. Everything is as its problem. But they are now bringing it and they are saying water use efficiency will be increased. Maharashtra is the first place in the country to check any water management strategies. 40% of your dams are in Maharashtra. 40% of your India's dams are in Maharashtra. But still it is having a huge amount of drought. Coming to the point, what I wanted to emphasize. They are putting piped irrigation network in Satara, Sangli region, and they are saying if you give water in a dry environment, grape can be cultivated. Couple of years from now, they are projecting that Nashik is equal to grapes will change from Satara is equal to grapes, Sangli is equal to grapes. Every single time they add water to the region, change the particular terrain, land use pattern gets changed. Did we discuss change in land use pattern also leads to desertification? So never, as you guys are aspiring for future bureaucrats, never look into one particular view. In a newspaper, there is always other side. Other problems will also be there. Right? Shall I move to the next one? Ratnagiri is also known for Alfonso mangoes. Ratnagiri is also known for Alfonso mangoes. I forgot to mention these two. Ratnagiri, Alfonso mangoes, Nashik grapes. Ajanta, Ellora is known for UNESCO heritage sites. Ajanta and Ellora, UNESCO heritage sites. Art and culture முடிஞ்சிருச்சுங்களா? Yes. இல்லைன்னு முடியல. Ajanta, Ellora, both known for art and, UNESCO heritage sites. Tarapur, 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 nuclear power plant. That's not in the map, it's north to Mumbai. Tarapur, nuclear power plant. As a plenty of forts, go across Maharashtra, you will be able to see large number of forts will be there. That will be plenty. As like Rajasthan region, we discussed about small kingdoms will be there. Fort as the protective measures. Similar things will be here. And it attracts more tourists, large amount of ecotourism, trekking, especially during times of monsoon. That's why. Forts of Maharashtra, a major attraction of ecotourism. To the eastern side of Maharashtra, can you identify a place called Gadchiroli? Gadchiroli, the Chhattisgarh border, affected by left-wing extremism. But it's reducing, highly reducing now. And I think I have mentioned multiple times, there is much more complex factor when it comes to left-wing extremism. It is not as simple as someone projects as in TV or something of that sort. There are much more complex factors with respect to it. Our internal security faculties will be discussing much more in detail, right? And with respect to the protected areas, we discussed Pench in Madhya Pradesh, no? Southern part of Madhya Pradesh has Pench. Pench will be spread in Maharashtra also. You'll be able to see the page number 37. Page number 37. Can you see the Pench Tiger Reserve triangle? Blue triangle in the boundaries of Madhya Pradesh and Maharashtra. Yes? Pench? The border of Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh. Indravati will be there. Indravati Tiger Reserve. Yes? In the border of the northern Maharashtra, you will be able to see Melghat. Melghat, M-E-L-G-H-A-T. Melghat. Indravati, Pench, Tadoba, Andheri. Near Vainganga River. Can you identify this Adoba Andheri Tiger Reserve? On the eastern side of Maharashtra. Blue triangles indicate Tiger Reserve in the map. Tadoba, Andheri. Yes, all these are important tiger rivers. Apart from that, look into your Mumbai region, you will be able to see Sanjay Gandhi National Park. Sanjay Gandhi National Park, right? And then you have Bhim Shankar Wildlife Sanctuary, which is known for Indian giant squirrel. Indian giant squirrel. Bhim Shankar Wildlife Sanctuary, known for Indian giant squirrel. The tail of the squirrel will be of this length. Tail mattu sollu. Body will be this big. So your animal is not the squirrel what you see in your day-to-day life. It's going to be huge. Bhim Shankar Wildlife Sanctuary, Indian giant squirrel. Tribes, Bill, B-H-I-L, Bill, Gond, major tribes, Bill and Gond. Nilar Jodi, what is Kichaldara? Where is it located? I don't know. I don't know what is Kichaldara, but where is it located so that I can... Okay, no reply. Next state, shall we? Goa. This is one place all your life you would have planned to know. Never been there, no? You will be able to see two rivers, Zuari and Mandovi. These are two rivers flowing in Goa, Zuari and Mandovi. Marmagova, major port. Marmagova, major port. Zuari and Mandovi are the rivers in Goa. Marmagova, major port. The churches of Goa as UNESCO heritage site. Churches and convents of Goa is a UNESCO heritage site. Churches and convents of Goa is a heritage site. Iron ore and coal mining. Iron ore mining, coal mining. Tourism is a major economic activity. National Institute of Shall I? National Institute of Ocean and Antarctic Research. National Institute of Oceanic, OCEANIC, Oceanic and Antarctic Research is located there, right? National Institute of Ocean and Antarctic Research. What else is Goa known for? Casino. Even Sikkim base Sikkim has only Goa and Sikkim where you will be able to see casino. And we have Feni there, Feni. What is Feni? Bro. It's a liquor made from cashew, right? Which will be available in Goa. Move to the next state, Telangana. Telangana. If you look into the physiography of Telangana region, right? Can you identify a river flowing in the northern direction and also a river flowing in the southern? Godavari on the north, Krishna will be on the south. Yes? Godavari will be flowing on the north, Krishna will be on the south. Telangana is a plateau. Telangana is a plateau. Part of Deccan Plateau region. Telangana is a part of Deccan Plateau. Eastern Ghats. என்ன எடுத்துட்டு இருந்தாங்க क्वेश्चन के तो बस சொல்லிட்டு இருந்தோம் Yeah, sure, Ellen, I will come. I will finish this and I will come to Ellen. Just give me a minute, right? So, within the protected areas or within the conservation measures, there can be two kinds of conservation measures. One we call as in situ conservation. Another we say is ex situ conservation. When you say in situ, inside its own natural area, if you are conserving, we call it as in situ conservation, right? Ex situ conservation is outside its natural area. So if a tiger is conserved within its natural area, habitat no solu, where if tiger is present in Satyamangalam, we are conserving the tiger in Satyamangalam by creating a tiger reserve. Panna is a tiger reserve. We are conserving the tiger in Panna, Rattambur, Sariska, Jim Carbet, Namadappa. All these places are the tiger or the elephant or any of the animal, Kasiranga, rhinoceros, are conserved in its own natural habitat, right? And when you say tiger reserve, it is not going to be like entire policy focus, funding, implementation is only on tiger. No. If you do like that, you will not be able to conserve the tiger. Tiger requires a large amount of prey population, which means large amount of herbivore population. So tiger to be in healthy, prey population should be healthy. If prey population, say your herbivores has to be healthy, large amount of your vegetation should be good, right? If that has to be good, your soil, your water, your conservation. So when you say tiger reserve, when you say elephant reserve, right? It is not only the tiger is conserved, rather the entire ecosystem is conserved. So then why you name as tiger reserve? Tiger is the apex animal. Elephant will be an apex animal. So naming on the project on the apex animal will make sure it's like you keep it at one place, the benefits go to all the places. A tiger reserve or elephant reserve, national park, biosphere reserve, wildlife sanctuaries, bird sanctuaries, Ramsar wetland sites, biodiversity hotspot, World Heritage Site like Kilodagana, Kanchenjunga, Nanda Devi, all these are in situ conservations. அதோட ஹேபிடேட்டுக்குள்ள அது கன்சர்வ் பண்றோம். Within its habitat we are conserving. It is not only animals are conserved, your animals, plants, birds, everything will be conserved, right? Sir, migratory birds comes to a region and you are saying that that is a migratory bird sanctuary for a migratory bird. But still that is a migratory bird, its own natural habitat of a migratory bird. You are not taking the migratory bird out and keep it in a zoological park which you constructed. That's artificial habitat, right? So that is a migratory bird visiting region that is still its own natural habitat. Is that clear? Yes. When you say ex situ conservation, that is not its own natural habitat. You take, if you go to any zoological parks like Mysore Zoo, Mumbai Zoo, Chennai Arinjaranna Zoological Park, wherever you go, you will be able to see a cage. A tiger will be kept within a cage. A lion will be kept within a cage. Gorilla will be there. Giraffe will be there. Is gorilla natural habitat is India? Giraffe. You go to Mumbai Zoo, you will be able to see penguin. You take animals from across the world, keep it in the artificial environment and you are conserving it. How are you conserving, sir? Keeping only 1 or 2 animals, how is that conservation? The conservation goes in the form of creating awareness to people. You go there, so it is believed, hypothetically speaking, humans enter into the zoological park, see the animal, oh my god, beautiful giraffe is there. So from now on, I should not endanger any of the wildlife that I come across. Is that happens? We go there, we take our Instagram open, we put a reel, we put a story, or we keep some amount of pictures, selfies will be done, and the animal will be not interested in taking a selfie with you. Why? The gorilla lives in a Congo region, or your orangutan lives in Indonesian regions, rainforest environment. You keep them in Chennai. Manda kanjiruma. Truly, honestly, right? Temperature is going to be excessively 40 degrees Celsius. Relative humidity will be high. Rainfall is very, very rare in the region. It will be highly irritated. There is no one to do pain parking job until no other monkeys will not be there, right? No one to play, no one to catch, nothing can be done. It will be highly irritated. Now we want a selfie to take care. What do? You put stones, you throw things. For one day, if you go to a zoological park, sit near all these exotic, beautiful animals and see there is another animal will come to see that in the name of humans. Look at those humans, observe those humans. That humans will be more animal than the animal inside the cage. I have seen people used to put thunder sounds from YouTube and asking the peahen to dance, peacock to dance. Peacock dances open all its feathers to make sure to attract the female peahen for mating purposes. Are you a peahen? Thunder sound dance. So that's completely different picture. Or think about it. You and me are taken from my homelands, kept in Antarctic or Arctic region within a cage, and the whales or sea lions will come and say, oh, these are humans, these has to be conserved. Pay a 10 rupees ticket. But still, that's the idea of ex situ conservation, creating awareness to the local people. But we miss, that is not because of the problem of the institution, the problem of idea, but the problem of humans themselves. Ex situ conservation, any example, sir? You have botanical gardens, Ooty Botanical Garden, Kunnur Botanical Garden. You go there, all kind of trees will be there. The one in Canada, the one in Europe, the one in Australia, one in Africa. Everything would have been kept in the regions, large. So in one place, you will be able to see a large amount of biodiversity. The idea is to show you a large amount of biodiversity in the same place, so you understand the importance of biodiversity. You understand the importance of conservation. That has to take place, but we lose it. Is it clear with in situ and ex situ conservation? And with respect to the tiger reserves, two. One is Kaval, tiger reserves of Kaval is one tiger reserve. It will be in the northern part. And the second one, you will be able to see this name in Andhra Pradesh, Srisailam Tiger Reserve. Srisailam. When Andhra Pradesh is being bifurcated into Andhra Pradesh and Telangana, some parts of Andhra Pradesh, some parts of the Nagarjuna Srisailam Tiger Reserve is now with Andhra Pradesh. Amarabad Tiger Reserve is now, that is the name of the part of Tiger Reserve which is in Telangana region, right? And what is the importance of it? Largest tiger reserve in India. Before division, even after division, that is the largest tiger reserve in India. Last year, UPSC question. How to remember IUCN status for animals? Post 2015-16, not a single question is asked about IUCN status of animals. 2010-11 to 2015-16, they asked about which among the following. என்ன கண்ணு மறுபடியும் பிரச்சனையா? Technical issues again, they are. Voice is audible. So, என்ன சொல்லிட்டு இருந்தாங்க? Largest tiger is அதுக்கப்புறம் எதை சொல்ல ஆரம்பிச்சீங்க இல்லையா? No, IUCN status. The question answer சொல்ல ஆரம்பிச்சேன். Post 2015-16, not a single question is asked.
You are in the meeting now.
Let the issues, they resolve the issues. We'll discuss again. There are technical issues, they are working on it. I'm not speaking. பயங்கர டிலேல அவருக்கு ரிலே கிடைக்குதுன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். ஓகேவா? எஸ் கண்ணா, அது என்னன்னு பார்க்க சொல்லுங்க. மறுபடியும் அப்படியே இன்டரப்ஷன் வந்துச்சுன்னா இன்னைக்கு முடிக்க முடியாது. நோ ஃபைன். So, post 15-16, not a single question is asked on IUCN red list. I think the trend has been completely changed and they are not focusing on your IUCN status. And even if they are asking, there is going to be one question. And in your environment book, there will be 82 animals will be given with respect to the IUCN red list status, right? And it is not that only 82 animals are there in the country. The 82 animals is being taken based upon, okay, within Wildlife Protection Act 1972, you have multiple schedules. And Schedule 1 animal is given the most importance. Next is Schedule 2 animal, right? And within the Schedule 1 and Schedule 2 animal, the larger size animals are always given the importance. எல்லா இடத்துலையும் you will have gradation, oppression, preferences, எல்லா இடத்துலையும் வச்சிருப்போம். கடவுள் ஆரம்பிச்சு அனிமல் வரைக்கும் all these you will have, right? Likewise, larger sized animals are given the more importance in conservation also. So the 82 animals are large sized animals, are unique animals. That's what it has been done with respect to that listing. And those 82, when it has been taken, is very minimal. And it's not possible to read all the 82. Right? எவ்வளோ மெமரைஸ் பண்ணுவீங்க? If you memorize also, right, you have to revise it and then reproduce on the same day. And it is not asked for the last 5 years. Instead of working on that, I would suggest cost benefit analysis, finish all the others first, and if you have further time, then work on it. That's my suggestion. From morning, same problem, sir. ஆமாங்க, it's been there. It's been மற்ற ஆப்ஷனில் எப்படின்னு தெரியல. கூட வச்சிருக்கவங்கலாம் பெட்டர் ஸ்லைட் தரமாட்டோம் அப்படின்னு சொல்ற மாதிரி எனக்குன்னு வந்தால் மட்டும் இந்த டெக்னிக்கல் இஷ்யூஸ்லாம் கொண்டு வந்துருவாங்க. அப்படிதானே கண்ணு? Shall I? Andhra Pradesh. If you look into it, this part, the southern part, is a plateau region. The Deccan Plateau continuation will be there. Telangana will be there. Deccan Plateau continuation will be there. Look into the region. Is the coast available here? The deltas available there? Your Krishna delta will be forming at the south, and then your Godavari delta will be forming north to south direction, always remember, or east to west direction, always remember. You will have the Krishna delta and you will have the Godavari delta. This particular pass is the eastern islands. This particular part is an eastern island. Shall I? With respect to the ranges, you will be able to see 3 ranges from south to north or north to south. Either way you memorize it, right? From south to north, you will have Palgonda. Look into the physical map, you will be able to see Palgonda, Veligonda, Palgonda, Veligonda, Nallamala. Is it like Palgonda, Veligonda, Nallamala? 3 hills will be there. Palgonda, Veligonda, Nallamala. It's your physical range. When you take the Western Ghats from Tapi in Gujarat to Kanyakumari, it will be a continuous chain. All the places. There will be small pass will be there. Your Pal Ghat can be a pass. Small entry pathway will be there. Bor Ghat can be a pass. Kilo Kerala border router kadala varume. Parota kada. Tengasi side la. Illa pass peru. Couldn't remember the name suddenly. What is the pass in the Tengasi side? Pal Ghat, Bor Ghat, Chengotai. All these will come, no? So those are passes. But you take the Eastern Ghats, you will have broken hills. One hill will be there, and after that there will be a completely normal plain regions will be there. Again hills will be there, again hills will be there. This is not a continuous range. Your Eastern Ghats are never continuous range. Will be broken hills will be there. Even in Tamil Nadu, when we go there, we'll discuss 3 broken hills will be there. That Eastern Ghats are not continuous range. Western Ghats are continuous range. Palakkad, Kambam Valley, all those. Thank you. Thank you, Soundarya, Arun Raj, Helen. Fine. The rivers. We discussed about Vamsadhara in Odisha, no? From Odisha, it will be flowing into Andhra Pradesh. We discussed about it. Fine. And with respect to Godavari and Krishna, again, the rivers have been discussed. Apart from that, look into the southern part of Krishna region. You will be able to see a major river called as Penneru. Penneru. Origin Karnataka. Penneru. Origin Karnataka. Mouth Bay of Bengal. Look into map. Is Penneru flows through Nellore? Yes, it flows through Nellore. Near Nellore, it will be there. Water from Krishna, take it down. Water from Krishna is transferred to Upper Penneru, Upper UPPER, Upper Penneru River Basin, Upper Penneru River Basin. Water from Krishna is transferred to Upper Penneru River Basin through Tungabhadra Reservoir. Tungabhadra reservoir. Right? Below Penneru, you will be able to see Palar, P-A-L-A-R, Palar. Below Penneru, Palar. Origin in a place called Kolar, famous for KGF movie. Kolar, goldfields, right? Origin, Kolar, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu. Flow will be Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu. Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu. The people from Tamil alone take the next point. The other people, it's not required. The major five, the northernmost five districts of Tamil Nadu are dependent on Palar. Chennai, Tiruvallur. Why only from people from Tamil Nadu? If you are writing TNPC, it will help you. Tamil Nadu Public Service Commission, right? Chennai, Tiruvallur, Kanjipuram, Chennai, Tiruvallur, Kanjipuram, Tiruvannamalai, Vellore, Vellore, Vellore. Right? Shall I? Next point. We'll go to the places from now, right? And okay, before that, Polavaram project we discussed, no? Polavaram project located in Andhra Pradesh, largest dam project since independence. Largest dam project since independence. The last class we discussed about the impacts of dam, and one of the major impact with the dam is people living there will get displaced. So if the dam is largest project, area getting submerged will also be more. People who get affected will also be. Large amount of people will get affected. Largest dam construction project since independence, large amount of displacement will also. Resettlement, rehabilitation, yes, that will be done. But still, resettlement will be kicked, right? With respect to mining or minerals in the region, limestone, minerals of Andhra Pradesh, limestone, granite, Krishna and Godavari is there, no? Mouths of Krishna, Godavari, called as KG basin. Krishna, Godavari basin, petroleum and natural gas. In the newspapers, in exams, they use the word KG basin. They don't write it as Krishna Godavari basin. KG basin stands for Krishna Godavari basin, known for petroleum and natural gas. Exploration is taking place. KG basin, petroleum and natural gas. It has both offshore and onshore exploration. Both offshore and onshore. On the shore, of the shore. Both exploration takes place. Andhra Pradesh also has diamond and gold reserves. Understand the difference between exploration and the reserves, right? Diamond and gold reserves are available in Andhra Pradesh. Uranium in Andhra Pradesh. Right? And we said KG basin has petroleum. So what kind of industries can be there? Petroleum refinery, fertilizer industry, synthetic textiles, plastic industry, chemical industry. Sir, Andhra Pradesh also has Krishna basin, Godavari basin. Andhra Pradesh is also highly benefited from green revolution. So large amount of rice cultivation takes place. Like how we say Punjab and Haryana benefited from green revolution, Andhra Pradesh is also highly benefited from green revolution. Right? So huge demand for fertilizers are there within the agriculture. So petroleum refinery, fertilizer industries, synthetic textiles, the entire thing, synthetic textiles, chemicals, plastics. Yes. Limestones is located. What kind of industry can be there? Cement industry. Limestone is located, so cement industry will be there. Yes. Vizag, Visakhapatnam. It will be on the northernmost region of Eastern Islands. Vizag or Visakhapatnam. Iron and steel industry. Tammalapalli uranium mines, Kadapa. Tammala, TAMMALA, Tammalapalli uranium mines located in Kadapa. Kannampalli uranium mines, Kannampalli uranium mines, again in Kadapa district. Both are in Kadapa. Tammalapalli, Kannampalli. This is exploration is going on. For this, in principle, approval is given. When they start Kannampalli uranium mines, this is going to be the largest uranium mine in India. Kannampalli, when they start exploration, that will become the largest uranium mine in India. Largest uranium mine. When they start exploration, right, will become largest uranium mine in India. So till now, we have seen uranium only in 3 states. Jharkhand, we discussed about uranium. Chasarguda and all the mines we discussed about it. Then Amarabad, Tiger Reserve, Nallamala Hills, we discussed about the uranium in Telangana, right? And then this one is with respect to Andhra Pradesh in Kadapa. Few years before, it is only Jharkhand producing uranium for the entire country, only state. Now, if the statement says Jharkhand is the only state which produces uranium mines, the statement is wrong because you have Jharkhand, you have Telangana, you have Andhra Pradesh, 3 states, right? Next one, places. We'll start from the northeastern direction, right? Then we'll come. Northeastern most part. Can you identify Srikakulam? Srikakulam, one of the most underdeveloped districts, one of the most underdeveloped districts within India. Srikakulam. Srikakulam. Northeastern most region, you will be able to see Srikakulam. Below Srikakulam, Visakhapatnam. Iron and steel. Visakhapatnam. Iron and steel. Okay. In Srikakulam, we also have a special economic zones. Now it has been created. I missed it. We created a special economic zone for pharmaceuticals. We created a special economic zones for pharmaceuticals to bring development to the regions. That has also been done. The next one, Visakhapatnam. What did we discuss earlier? Iron and steel company, major port, PORT. Visakhapatnam or Vizag, major port. Oil refinery, petroleum refinery. Fertilizer industry. We are traveling on the road, NH5. We'll flow through the road, we'll finish it and we'll go to the other places, right? On the same road, come south, you will be able to see a place called Rajamundry. Yes. National Tobacco Research Institute is located in Rajamundry. Rajamundry. National Tobacco Research Institute. Largest producer of Andhra Pradesh is the largest producer of tobacco in India. Andhra Pradesh is the largest producer of tobacco in India. Come further down, you will be able to identify a place called Vijayawada. Come further down, you will be able to identify the same NH5. Yes. Vijayawada. Undavali Caves is located in Vijayawada. Undavali Caves in Vijayawada. The same road, NH5, further down, Guntur. Chile capital. CHALLI, Chile capital. Chile capital. Largest producer of chili in India, Andhra. Largest producer of chili in India. Below that particular place, can you identify a place called as Ongole? Ongole. Same road, NH5. Ongole cattle breed. Ongole cattle breed. Famous for its cattle breed. Come further below. Can you identify Nellore? Below Nellore, can you identify a place called Gudur? Gudur. Gudur is known for lemons. Gudur, lemon, Gudur. Gudur is known for lemons. It has GI tag. Huge lemon market will be there in Gudur as GI tag in Nellore city. And okay, further come down. You'll be able to see a lake. Lake Pulicat. Yes. Second largest brackish water lake in India. Lake Pulicat. Second largest brackish water lake in India. What is the first largest brackish water lake? Chilka. Thank you. Chilka. Yes. Is Pulicat is present only in Andhra Pradesh or spread across states? Pulicat is spread across Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu. Pulicat is spread across Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu. Your 2018 or 19 UPSC preliminary questions. Spread across both the states, Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh. Tamil Nadu has less region of Pulicat. It has more region of Andhra Pradesh has more region of Pulicat. Next to Pulicat, can you identify Sriharikota? In Pulicat, Sriharikota. Sriharikota. What happens there? Rocket launching takes place in Sriharikota. Now go to the mouths of Krishna region. Above the mouth of Krishna, can you identify a place called Machilipatnam? Yes. Above Godavari mouth, can you identify a place called Kakinada? Yes. Machilipatnam, Kakinada, both are port. P-O-R-T. Both are ports. Machilipatnam, Kakinada, both are ports. Both are ports from the medieval times. There are also ports during the medieval times. Machilipatnam, Kakinada are ports even during the medieval times. Machilipatnam, Kakinada are ports during medieval times. Below Machilipatnam, can you identify like this? A curve in the map. Small curve will be there. Yes? This bay is called Koringa Bay. Koringa Bay. Below Machilipatnam, you will be light a curve. Yes? Below Kakinada, you will be able to identify this curve will be there. Yanam is written in my map. Version 2, version 3, exactly in that particular curve, Yanam is written. In version 1, it is very clear. Version 2 and 3, it is filled with letters. Yes, Koringa Bay, 2016 or 17 UPSC preliminary question. They asked where Koringa Bay is located. Andhra Pradesh. Right? Next to Koringa Bay, you will be able to see a place called as Koringa. A bird will also be there. Koringa. Koringa. Yes. Wildlife sanctuary. Wildlife sanctuary in the region. Can you also identify something written as Yanam within the bracket Puducherry? Yes. we'll see one more area of Puducherry or Pondicherry in Kerala. So when you come to Puducherry, Puducherry is spread across 4 places. Pondicherry, Karaikal, Yanam, which is located in around the Andhra Pradesh regions, and Mahe will be there in Kerala part. So when you say Puducherry, Puducherry is of 4 different locations. Puducherry and Karaikal in the Tamil Nadu, around Tamil Nadu regions. Your Yanam will be in around Andhra Pradesh. Your Mahe will be around Kerala. These are the 4 places. Puducherry, I'll write it down. Puducherry, or they will say Pondicherry, right? And Karaikal. Both are around Tamil Nadu. And then you have Yanam around Andhra, Mahe, Kerala. Your Wheeler Islands is located in the eastern side only, no? While discussing about Odisha, we saw Wheeler Island or Abdul Kalam Island, Patama. Yes? Your Sriharikota is also located in eastern side. Your missile launchings, your satellite launchings are also all located on the eastern coast. You can't find them in the western coast. Soltoma, fine. Thank you very much. I'll not Kadapa. Can you identify Kadapa in the center? That's a place where you get uranium minings. Tamalapalli, Tamana, Kannampalli. Both the uranium mines are located in the regions. Andhra Pradesh, kind of industries. Agriculture and food processing industries. Pharmaceutical industries. Agriculture and food processing industries. Pharmaceutical industries. IT, ITES, information technology. IT, ITES is information technology enabled services. Tourism. Andhra Pradesh is also the leading producer of fish and shrimp in the country. Andhra Pradesh is the leading or the largest producer of fish and shrimp in the country. Fish and shrimp, largest producer of fish and shrimp in the country. With respect to the protected areas, Pulicat is a wildlife sanctuary. We also saw Kuringa wildlife sanctuary. We discussed about Nagarjuna Srisaila Tiger Reserve. There is one more. You will be able to see slightly above Vijayawada. You will be able to see a lake called as Kolleru. Yes, Kolleru wildlife sanctuary. Kolleru, Kolleru. Above Vijayawada, it will be there. Krishna and Godavari deltas are the highly fertile regions in Andhra Pradesh, highly benefited from green revolution. East Godavari, West Godavari and all, you go now, you will be able to see only rice. All the movies, the most richest place of Andhra Pradesh comes from East Godavari and West Godavari region. And with respect to the tribes, we already discussed. So we're moving to the next state. Shall I? Nilar Jodhipal. Yeah, Kalleshwaram multi-purpose lift irrigation scheme that is also located in Andhra Pradesh. Did we discuss what is lift irrigation scheme? Did we discuss what is lift irrigation? Did we discuss the difference between canal irrigation and the lift irrigation? No. Consider your river is flowing in a region, right? And on the surrounding sides, adjoining the river, you will get enough amount of water, right? And agriculture can be done. But few hundred kilometers or 50 kilometers, 60 kilometers below, this river is not going to support the irrigation for the particular region. We are speaking about surface water support. We are not speaking about groundwater, because when the river flows, seepage will take place and groundwater support will always be there. I am speaking about surface water. So what will happen? This region, slightly not having enough amount of river. Even rainfall is also not available. Consider that is a dry land region. So that has to be supported, right? Now we look into the conditions. That is also possible above also. If the above region is a sloping region, that is a downslope region, right? So it is easy for me. All I have to do is put a canal. Because it is downsloping region, by the flow of gravity itself, what will happen to the water? Water will start flowing into the region, right? And what will we do? Like, canal will be there. On the slope, it follows the gravity. Your canal always follows the gravity. You don't use any electricity, you don't use any motor, you don't lift water above the gravity. On the flow of gravity, water will be, you make canals and flow the canals, water will be carried and agriculture will be done. You would have seen in movies, Madaya Tharandu Vidrathu. In the old movies, or if you have seen this movie Suryamsam, which was made in Tamil, Telugu, Hindi, that will be the case. There will be one scene, Suryamsam Badi class. Okay. So there will be one scene where the old Sarath Kumar or the old hero will go and see the daughter-in-law, right? Who will be a collector, IAS officer. And that's a very beautiful thing. Within one song, you will become a collector, right? And you will come to your home cadre. And the moment you enter into your home cadre, you will be the IAS officer. Right? You will become a collector. I'm not speaking about that. Getting an home cadre based upon your ranks. Even if you become home cadre, getting your own district, you won't be put as collector in the very first things. You will start. You have to understand the basics. But that happens in one movie. Shiva, Marchari, Shiva, electricity board, Shiva, all these will come. Right? That comes only in movies, leaving that apart. The moment you look into the patriarchy that is filled in the movies, the moment this father-in-law comes, the daughter-in-law, who is even an IAS officer, will stand up. And after that, she will start rolling the weight on. She will put it down, and then she will touch the feet, and there will be one person who will say, yeah, I have seen that also. I have seen how she gives respect to that. Don't put words in my mouth. That will also happen. What is the discussion that will go on? The older Sarath Kumar will ask the daughter-in-law that open the gates of the dam so that the canal will carry the water, so we will be able to do agriculture. That's what will they. So dam will be constructed, canals will be made. It is always bureaucratic measure. The IAS officers will open the dams. The administration will open the dam. The irrigation department will open the dam. And then the canals will be flowing with the water, right? And then they get water for agriculture. That will be taking place. But what happened post 1970s and all, you have to depend upon, if he is the IAS officer and I am the village people, I am depending upon him. I am requesting him to open the gates. And if he opens the gates, I get the water. And there will be multiple villages will be there. Every village will be there. First village will get the water. Second village will get later. Third later. Further on. Multiple problems. I am not self-sufficient. So what has happened after 1970s? Green revolution came in. Technology came in. Bore wells came in. I am like, oh, why will I care about him? I will put bore in my own well. Self-sufficient. Whenever I want water, I will take the water. And that is one of the major reasons for change in cropping pattern in climatic conditions, agroclimatic conditions. Instead of you going bajra, you started going rice. Why? Water is mine. You started growing with respect to it, and you completely resulted in large amount of damages. So this one, if it flows along the gravity, we call it as canal. But if it is against the gravity, this is a shallow region and this is a slightly upland region. You cannot put a canal slightly, simply, right? Because it is upslope. Water won't flow upslope. So what do you have to do? You put a motor. Lift the water against the gravity. So it is called as lift irrigation scheme. If it is along the gravity, canal put mudichiruvom. If it is against the gravity, you do a lift irrigation scheme. So every time you read a lift irrigation scheme, it is against the gravity. Electricity is required, motors are required, water is pumped and pushed out. That's lift irrigation. Someone messaged la 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 la. Adhan andha paattu thana varum. Nachatira Janali. One of the most motivational songs ever in your life, right? And that too for a UPSC aspirant. But kanna thoodi kanna tharandamna IAS officer. How is it possible for how the administration is Puducherry is possible? You have a bureaucrats always located in all the parts, right? For ex-lover also it is a motivational song. Amma. எங்கெங்கெல்லாம் போறாங்க நம்ம ஆளுங்க. நான் சொன்னேன்னா அப்புறம் மறுபடியும் நீங்களா சண்டைக்கு வந்துருங்க. அதுல கூட ஒரு patriarchy வச்சிருப்பாங்க. There won't be an ex-lover for the heroine who will reject her and then she will become a better person, and then the guy will feel bad. It will only be the girl will reject her, and then this guy will become better, and the girl will feel bad. எழுதுற எல்லாத்துலேயுமே பேட்ரியார்கி எழுதிக்கிட்டே இருப்பாங்க. இல்லைன்னா படம் பார்க்கறதுக்கு நம்ம போகவே மாட்டோம். அவ்வளோதான், நமக்கு உடம்புக்குள்ளே ஊறிடும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். ப்ராடக்ட் அண்ட் விக்டிம் ஆஃப் பேட்ரியார்கிஸ். த நெக்ஸ்ட் ஸ்டேட் கர்நாடகா. Karnataka. Yes. So you'll be able to see much uniqueness in Karnataka. Land within lands. Western Ghats will be there. Just notice, and after that you can write. Western Ghats will be there, right? So this part will receive high amount of rainfall. Yes. This part will receive less amount of rainfall. So geographically speaking, your Western Ghats will divide the Konkan coast will receive large amount of rainfall. This part will receive less amount of rainfall. Similarly, this part you will get more rainfall. The South Karnataka and all receive more rainfall. North Karnataka, Koppala, Kuppala, Hampi, Bellary, Raichur, Belgaum, all the parts will be dryland regions, arid. So with respect to the mountain systems and the plateau systems, your rainfall will be excessively high in the region. Rainfall will be high in the region, but rainfall will be very, very low in the region. Sir, so what? The Western Ghats windward side will have evergreen forest. The southern part of Western Ghats, southern part of Bangalore will also have a very beautiful Chikmagalur, and all these forests will be there, right? But if you go up in the regions, it will be completely dry regions will be there. Varuma, center is a plateau. Your Bangalore will be a plateau regions. And if you go to Mysore, moving out of your physiographic regions, you go to Mangalore, southern part of Karnataka, you will have Mysore, Tipu Sultan. You go to Hampi, you go to Koppala, Hindu kings, Vijayanagar kingdom. So you move within Karnataka, you will find one region high rainfall, evergreen forest. The other region dry forest will be there. This forest will be slightly green in manner. It will be rocks and pebbles and large amount of thorny vegetation. Here Islamic architecture palaces will be there. Here Hindu architecture, Hindu palaces will be there. You as a tourist, think it from a tourist point of view. There will be land within lands. More amount of variations will be there. Not just within the tourist, geographically, climate-wise, agriculture-wise, industrial settlement. Ellame vidyasam irukkum. Right? Shall we start? This one is coastal plains. Coastal plains. Deccan Plateau. The entire region is Deccan Plateau. You have coastal plains, you have Western Ghats, you have Deccan Plateau. Coastal plains, Western Ghats, Deccan Plateau. Rivers, Godavari, Krishna, Kaveri will be there. We'll go only with respect to the rivers which we have not discussed. Right? First one, Ghatprabha. Ghatprabha, origin Western Ghats, tributary of all the. Now we will be discussing our tributaries of Krishna. We'll be discussing the tributaries of Krishna, and when we go to the next river, we'll say what is the next river, right? Tributaries of Krishna we are discussing. Number one is Ghatprabha, origin Western Ghats. Origin Western Ghats. Look into the map, you will see near Belgaum, northern part of Karnataka, near above Goa, you will be able to see Ghatprabha. Know the flow of rivers. North to south, right? It will always be helpful. Ghatprabha, right? Below Ghatprabha, Malaprabha, Malprabha. All these are Western Ghats origins. Origin in Western Ghats. Malaprabha, Below that, Tungabhadra will be close to south. Tungabhadra, Tunga, Bhadra, both will join to form Tungabhadra. The stream. Tunga is a separate stream, Bhadra is a separate stream. Both will join in Shimoga district to form Tungabhadra. Tunga, Bhadra, both will join in Shimoga to form Tungabhadra. Right? And look into Maharashtra, you will be able to see this river, Bhima, Bhama, Bhima. From Maharashtra, it will come. Bhima. Yes, from Maharashtra, it will come. Again, above the Gatprabha, it will be flowing into Karnataka region, northeastern part of Karnataka region. Origin, Bhimshankar Wildlife Sanctuary. We discussed, no? What is it for? Indian giant squirrel, right? Largest squirrel, right? Bhimshankar Wildlife Sanctuary near Pune. Bhima, Bhimshankar Wildlife Sanctuary near Pune. All these are tributaries of Krishna. All these are tributaries of Krishna. Gatprabha, Malaprabha, Tunga, Bhadra, Bhima. Bhima will be from the north, then you will have Gatprabha, then you will have Malaprabha, then you will have Tunga, Bhadra. Tunga and Bhadra joins together in Shimoga to form Tungabhadra, which is also a tributary of Krishna. Next one, Kaveri. The next river. This is a separate river, not with respect to your Krishna, right? The next river, Kaveri. What is the origin? Talakaveri. People use C, people use K. In the map, you will be able to see K. Kaveri, Talakaveri. Right? Kaveri, Talakaveri. Also called as Ganga of South, Dakshin Ganga. Origin, Talakaveri. In Coorg. Kaveri, origin, Talakaveri. Tala, Ed, right? Talakaveri in Coorg region, also called as Ganga of South or Dakshin. Dakshin means south, Dakshin Ganga. Right? What are the states Kaveri flows through? It flows through Karnataka, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Puducherry. Seri union territory vechukkonga Sami. Right? Karnataka, Kerala, flows through Karnataka, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, and also through the union territory of Puducherry. Right? Kabini is an important tributary of Kaveri. Kabini, Kabini, Kabini is an important tributary of Kaveri. Next river. We saw a river called Penneru, no? In Karnataka, we call it as Pennar. In Tamil Nadu, Pennar, Penneru. Change names. Origin, Nandi Hills in Karnataka. Pennar, or also called as Penneru. Origin, Nandi Hills, Nandi, Nandi Hills, Karnataka. It has two branches. North Pennar will flow through Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh. South Pennar will flow through Karnataka, Tamil Nadu. North will flow through Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh. South will flow through Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. Pennar has two branches. North Pennar will flow through Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh. South Pennar will flow through Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. The next one, Palar. It originates in Kolar district, right? Flows through Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu, right? Within all these rivers flows towards the Bay of Bengal, and there are also rivers which flows towards Arabian Sea, and within that there are many. Within that, important one, Sharavati, 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 THI, Sharavati. Origin, Ambutirtha in Western Ghats, Sharavati, Ambutirtha in Western Ghats regions. Jog Falls is located in Sharavati. What is the specialty of Jog Falls? Highest waterfalls in India. HIGHEST. Flows into Arabian Sea. Sharavati, highest waterfalls. Jog Falls is located in Sharavati and flows to Arabian Sea. The next subheading, minerals of Karnataka, right? KGF. So what will be available there? Gold, principal producer of gold. The other minerals, iron ore, bauxite, iron ore, bauxite, limestone, iron ore, bauxite, limestone. When you have limestone, you will have cement industries. We discussed about it. When you have bauxite, what kind of industries? We discussed about it, right? You see, bauxite will be present in areas where high rainfall is there, high temperature is there. Last class discuss பண்ணோமா? மன்மதன் படம் பார்த்திருக்கீங்களா? ஆமாண்ணா இப்படி ஆட்டணும், இல்லைன்னா இப்படி ஆட்டணும், ஏதாவது ஒரு பக்கம் தலையே அவர் இப்படிங்கிறாரு. கழுத்து வலிச்சிச்சு போல. Wherever there is high temperature and wherever there is high rainfall, right, that will do certain things to a soil process, right? What happens in soil is, on the surface of the soil, you have silica, aluminum, iron, right? So there are multiple processes. Not always same kind of soil can be created. There is no one process to create a soil also, right? When there is high rainfall in the region, water will be excessively high. So there is a two possibility. One, water penetration goes deeper. There is another thing, water flows as a runoff. When the water is flowing inside or the water flows outside, there is always a process of leaching takes place. What do you mean by leaching? You erode certain particles and you remove the particles from it, right? In tropical climatic conditions, where there is high rainfall and high temperature, the water removes silica. The water will remove silica and take the silica from the surface regions to other regions. So what will be left out? Aluminium and iron. So what is your aluminium ore? Bauxite is the ore of aluminium. So wherever there is high temperature, high rainfall, silica will be leached and aluminium and iron will be left. That particular kind of soil is called laterite soil. Used for brick manufacturing. If you have seen this movie Vagai Sudava, there will be one scene, Ponvanan will throw one particular brick and then hit on the other brick. It won't break. And he will say, look into the quality of the bricks we make. That is why we rule. And that is not the reason they rule. That is because of iron. Ferrous will be there. That is why red in color. That is why it is also strong, right? So you will have iron. And you will also have aluminum. So bauxite ore will be there. So you take all the parts of the world, wherever high temperature is there, high rainfall is there, bauxite ore will be there. Central America, Caribbean islands, Western Ghats regions, Odisha, Indonesian regions. High rainfall is there, high temperature is there. Within tropics we are speaking about, right? Within tropics, high temperature and high rainfall result in bauxite. I repeat again, high temperature, high rainfall, silica will be leached. Silica will be leached. Aluminium and iron will be retained. Silica will be leached. Aluminium and iron will be retained in tropical regions. In tropical regions. And this soil is called laterite soil. Laterite, laterite soil. Laterite soil. Because aluminum is there, you will have bauxite ore in the region. Shall I? If the same process, right, don't need to be rainfall, it can be humid, which means more water is available. Keep it that manner. This takes place in tropical regions. If the high temperature and more humid climatic conditions, if it is present in subtropical regions, right, ulta of this will take place. Silica will be retained. Aluminum and iron will be leached in subtropical temperate climatic conditions. And that results in creation of a soil called pot soil. Just know this, right? Pot soils in subtropical and temperate climatic conditions. Subtropical and temperate climatic conditions. Under humid climatic conditions. Humid, H-U-M-I-D. What do you mean by humid? Thanni adhigama irukanga. Water is more. Why water has to be more? For leaching to take place, you should need more water. If the water is very, very less, it cannot be leached. Erosion nadakkanumla. It has to carry the particles from one place to another. For that, water is a requirement. So only if it humid, you will be able to do. That is why we said high rainfall also. If only high temperature is there, that is not going to happen. Right? Under humid climatic conditions, silica will be retained. Okay, add one more word. Under humid climatic conditions, acid soils. Under humid climatic conditions, acid soils, ACID, acid soils, silica will be retained. Silica will be retained. Iron and aluminum will be leached. Iron and aluminum will be leached. The soil is called pot soil, PODSOL. Glass industry will be located there because you have more silica. Chips, microchips, because more silica is there. Shall I further? Places of interest. Mangaluru, on the coast. Mangaluru, yes. Petroleum refinery. Okay, keep it as port. Mangaluru, major port. Mangaluru is a major port. Mangaluru, major port. Petroleum refinery. Above Mangaluru, Udupi. Come across Udupi. Chain of restaurants irukuma. Udupi, chain of restaurants. In South India at all, you will be able to see a large number of Udupi hotels will be there. On the northern part of Karnataka, in the coast, can you identify a place called Karwar? Karwar. On the coast, northern part of Karnataka. Karwar nirka. Yes, ma'am. INS Kadamba. INS Indian Naval Station, Kadamba. Shipbuilding Yard. Shipbuilding Yard. INS Kadamba is a shipbuilding yard. They will build only ships for Indian Navy. No commercial ships will be built. Ships will be built only for Indian Navy. No commercial ships will be built. When it becomes operational, INS Kadamba will be the largest shipbuilding yard in Asia. Largest shipbuilding yard in Asia. Go further north. Can you identify a place called Belgavi? Karwar in the north ponga, northeast direction. From Karwar northeast direction, Belgavi. Also we call them as Belgaum. Mini Vidhan Sabha, Secretariat, your state legislature, right? So I'll tell you why state legislature and another state legislature is placed there. Belgaum and the northeastern part of the regions, all this part, he said it is completely dry in manner. And culturally, in terms of certain, because of the kingdoms that was ruling at that point of time and all the cultural integrations, they add some amount of integration with the Maharashtra. So there is a claim saying that, there was a claim saying that they want to leave from Karnataka and they want to join with Maharashtra. So to make sure this particular discontent to stop and to create enough amount of development, the Karnataka government created a mini Vidhan Sabha, your state legislature. So every year, one session will be done in Belgaum. Usually it will take place only in your capital city, right? Bangalore it has to take place. But to make sure inclusiveness, to reduce the session, they wanted to move away from Karnataka, they created a mini Vidhan Sabha in Belgaum, and also one session for a year will be held there. Is it clear? Yes. You will be able to see the road, right? NH4. If you pass through from Belgaum, southwest direction, you will be able to identify Dharwad. DHARWAD, south east direction, not west, southeast direction on the same road, Dharwad, DHARWAD, Dharwad. Oldest rock system in India. Dharwad, oldest rock system in India. Oldest rock system in India. Rich in minerals. Dharwad, oldest rock system in India. Rich in minerals. The rock type is identified in Dharwad. So it is called as Dharwad rocks, right? That doesn't mean Dharwad rocks are located only in Dharwad. Dharwad rocks are located in the Karnataka, also in other parts of the state. So if the statement states Dharwad rocks are present only in Karnataka, it will be wrong. It was identified in Dharwad for the first time, so it is named after Dharwad, right? Dharwad rocks, highly rich in minerals, spread across Karnataka and other states of India. Known for Dharwad Beda. Dharwad Beda. Below Dharwad, Hubbali. Below Dharwad, Hubbali, 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 railway headquarters. Hubbali, 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 railway headquarters. Come south, not on the same road, straight south from Hubbali. You will be able to see a place called as Chikmagaluru. Chikmagaluru. CHIKKMAGALURU. Chikmagaluru. Known for coffee. Chikmagaluru. Coffee. Chikmagaluru. Coffee. Karnataka is the largest producer of coffee in India. Karnataka is the largest producer of coffee in India. Karnataka is also the largest producer of silk in India. Largest producer of coffee in India, silk in India. They have 2 GI tags for coffee. Karnataka has 2 GI tag for coffee. From Chikmagaluru, look into the left hand side, you will be able to see a place called as, in small font, it will be given Kudarmukh. Kudremukh. Yes? On the left hand side to Chikmagaluru, Kudarmukh, iron ore. And near Chikmagaluru, you also have Babu Budan Hills. Babu Budan Hills. Iron ore. Come further south, east direction, you will be able to see Ranganthittu bird sanctuary, given in bold letters. Ranganthittu, yes, Ranganthittu, south east direction, Ranganthittu bird sanctuary. Below Ranganthittu, Mysuru. Below Ranganthittu, Mysuru. Tippu Sultan, Mysore Palace. Last point about Dharwad Beda, it's a sweet. Mini Vidhan Sabha for Karnataka. Kudarmukh iron ore. Right? Mysuru has many GI tags, more than 10 GI tags will be there. Mysore soap, Mysore sandal, Mysore silk, right? Mysore Pak. All these will have GI tags. So there are multiple of it, right? And Bengaluru, IT industry, pharma industry, biotech, IT industry, pharma industry, biotech. Karnataka is the only state to have aerospace policy. AERO, aerospace policy. Karnataka is the only state to have aerospace policy. Bengaluru, Silicon Valley of India. Bengaluru, Silicon Valley of India. Yes. From Bengaluru, if you go in the right hand direction, you will be able to see Kolar, Kolar, Kolar. You know, gold fields, right? Just know the location where it is located, Kolar. Now let's go to north, Belgavi Pakatla, right? From Hubli, we saw Dharwad and Hubli, right? From Hubli, go on the right hand direction. You will be able to see a place called Hampi, Hampi. From Hubli, go on the right hand direction, Hampi, Hampi. What is Hampi known for? Vijayanagar Kingdom, UNESCO Heritage Site. UNESCO Heritage Site. Vijayanagar Empire. One of the oldest city of present day Karnataka. Still existing. There were large number of older cities which were not existing. Like Lothal and all is old city only, not existing today. But very few cities like Ujjain, Hampi, still existing. Tungabhadra Reservoir is located here. Hampi, Tungabhadra Reservoir. Near Hampi, again on the right hand direction or in the eastern direction, you will be able to see Bellary. Bellary. What is known for Bellary? வீட்டிலலாம் கேட்டு சொல்லியிருப்பாங்களே. காய் வாங்க போயிருக்கீங்களா? ஆனியன். Bellary onions. நீங்க திட்டல இல்ல என்ன? Sugar cane. Bellary is also known for sugar cane. Jaggery. Go north from Bellary. You will be able to see Raichur. On the boundary of Karnataka itself, if you go north, you will be able to see Raichur. R-A-I-C-H-U-R. Raichur. Raichur Doab is located there. What is Doab? In land between two rivers. We saw Doab in Punjab regions. Bist Doab. Patama. Land between two rivers. What are the two rivers that is going there? Tungabhadra will be there. Enna river irukku parunga. Raichur. Tungabhadra will be there. Krishna will be there. And land between the two rivers is always fertile in manner. Vijayanagar kingdom and Brahmani kingdom used to fight for the Krishna Tungabhadra Doab because highly fertile region, so more revenue will be there, right? Raichur is a Doab, land between two rivers. What are the two rivers? Krishna and Tungabhadra. Utti mines is the gold mines in Raichur. Utti, H-U-T-T-I. Utti mines is the gold mines in Raichur. Northmost regions. Bidar, B-I-D-A-R, Bidar. Important site of Bahmani kingdom. Bidar, important site of Bahmani kingdom. Cultural tourism. Like we say, no, enchanting Tamil Nadu, incredible India. In Karnataka, they say one state, many worlds. One state, multiple, many worlds. So you understand, right? You will have Tipu Sultan, you will have Bahmani kingdom, you will have Vijayanagar kingdom, you will have Islamic architecture, you will have Indo architecture, you will have a plateau, you will have mountain hills. In the windward side, you will have the Western Ghats, high amount of rainfall region. So large amount of evergreen forest will be there. South of region also, you will have a large amount of rainfall. Your Nagarhole, your Bandipur, your Bannerghetta, your all these protected areas will be there. You go to the northern regions, it will completely dry in manner. So one state, many worlds, as they say, there will be large amount of differences will be there. Right. With respect to tourism is very popular in Karnataka. Right? That's what the point is. With respect to the protected areas of Karnataka, Bandipur National Park. Take page number 37. Closer towards your Karnataka, Kerala and Tamil Nadu boundary, you will be able to see this. Bandipur National Park, Nagarhole National Park, we already saw Bannerghetta Bird Sanctuary, sorry, Rangandettu Bird Sanctuary. Yes. You close to Bangalore, you will be able to see Bannerghetta National Park. Close to south of Bangalore, you will be able to see that. Bannerghetta National Park. Apart from that, there will be one blue triangle, Bhadra Tiger Reserve. Bhadra river flows through Bhadra Tiger Reserve. Kudarmukh Patama. You saw Kudarmukh, right? Kudarmukh National Park. Major tribe, Nayak. Nayakda. Major tribe, Nayakda. We move to the next state. Kerala. Right? Within Kerala, physiographically speaking, this is a mountain. The rest of the parts is plains. Right? So you'll have Western Ghats, plains. That's your physiography. Right? Rivers, about Chalayar, Arjun, Nilgiris in Tamil Nadu, Gudalur in Tamil Nadu, Chalayar, Arjun, Gudalur in Tamil Nadu, mouth, Bay of Bengal, sorry, Arabian Sea, Chalayar, Arjun, Gudalur in Tamil Nadu, mouth, Arabian Sea. The next river, Bharatapuzha, Arjun, Bharatapuzha, Arjun, Anamalai in Tamil Nadu, Bharatapuzha, Arjun, Anamalai in Tamil Nadu, mouth, Arabian Sea. Chalakudi, next river, Chalakudi, Arjun, again Anamalai in Tamil Nadu, mouth, Arabian Sea. Attirapalli waterfalls is located here in this region. Attirapalli waterfalls, one of the magnificent, most beautiful one. Attirapalli. Bahubali la use pannirpaanga. I don't know. Bahubali paakaliya? Attirapalli கிடையாது. அதான நிறைய காப்பி பேஸ்ட் பண்ணி தான் பெருசா காட்டினாங்க, but I don't know which is. Attirapalli waterfalls, very beautiful. Like large amount of water will be there during the times of monsoon. The next one, Periyar river, Periyar. River Periyar. Arjun, Sivagiri Peak in Tamil Nadu. Sivagiri Peak in Tamil Nadu. Periyar, can you identify a lake longitudinally? There will be a lake in near Cochin, Alappuzha. Vertical. Yes. Lake Vembanad. Yes. Periyar flows into Alappuzha and then into Cochin estuary. Periyar flows into, not Alappuzha. Periyar flows into Lake Vembanad. Periyar flows into Lake Vembanad and finally into Cochin estuary. Next one, Kabini. Kabini, Arjun, Wayanad, Arjun, from a place called Manasura Hills, Wayanad, Kabini. Tributary of Kaveri. So will Kabini flow into Arabian Sea? It flows to Kaveri and Kaveri will be flowing to Bay of Bengal. The other rivers what we saw, all the rivers will be flowing into Arabian Sea. Kabini, Arjun in Kerala, then it flows into Karnataka, joins Kaveri and so it will be flowing into Bay of Bengal system. Kabini doesn't flow into Arabian Sea, though it is originally in Kerala, right? We're done with the rivers. We'll just move to the next one. Kerala has GI tag for rice varieties, 6 rice varieties. Kerala has GI tag for 6 rice varieties. Largest producer of Kerala is the largest producer of pepper. Can you type it? I can't lip read. Largest producer of pepper. Thank you. Pepper. Coir, C-O-I-R, coir. Coir. Pepper. Spices. Spices. Natural rubber. Kerala is the largest producer of pepper, spices, coir, natural rubber. All these, this is the largest producer for all these in India. Right? With respect to the minerals, we have the next subtopic with respect to the minerals, we have thorium deposits in monosite sand in the coast of Kerala. Thorium deposits, monosite sand in the coast of Kerala. Apart from that, Kerala has bauxite reserves. Bauxite reserves. High temperature, high rainfall, bauxite will be there. Bauxite reserves. Gold, GOLD, gold. Limestone. Limestone. He said no, high temperature and high rainfall will have bauxite reserves. Ratnagiri, we saw some place. Enga pathom. Iniki da pathom. Maharashtra, Ratnagiri, right? Ratnagiri irukum, Ratnagiri. We discussed about it. Ratnagiri also has bauxite reserves, and bauxite mining takes place in Ratnagiri. Karnataka has bauxite reserves, but no mining takes place there. Kerala has bauxite reserves. Again, mining is not taking place in large areas in Karnataka and Kerala. Why, sir? Highly Western Ghats regions, high amount of biodiversity is there. So, getting permission and all those things, that is the thing. So, aluminium industry is not located. You have reserves, but not the industry. Is it clear? But you have industry in Maharashtra region, which is a Ratnagiri region. Is it clear? And when you said limestone, so cement industry will be there. Fertilizer industries will be there. Cochin Rika. Cochin has petroleum refinery. So, when you have petroleum refinery, associated industries, you can write. Cochin has petroleum refinery. Places of interest. Cochin is a major port. Cochin is a major port. Next to Cochin, Ernakulam is there. Smallest national highway in India, Cochin Ernakulam. Smallest or shortest, not smallest, shortest national highway in India. Below Cochin, Arappula, backwater tourism. Arappula, backwater tourism. Right. Above Ernakulam, Thrissur. Cultural capital. Thrissur is the cultural capital. Puram festival takes place there. Puram festival. Thrissur, cultural capital. Puram festival takes place there. Above Thrissur, Mallapuram. Mallapuram, famous for Ayurveda, Ayurvedic clinics. Northeast direction to Mallapuram, you will be able to see Nilambur in small font. Nilambur. Teak, take a maro. Teak as GI tag. Nilambur. Teak as GI tag. And the northern regions, you will be able to see Mahi, within the brackets, Puducherry is written. Yes, so Puducherry, Karaikal will be in Tamil Nadu, Yanam will be around Andhra Pradesh. Maghe is around Kerala. And above Maghe, Puducherry, you will be able to see Talasheri. Not to write it down, Talasheri is known for biryani. Nalla biryani kadaikum, right? Above Talasheri, you will be able to see Kannur, right? Kannur, home furnishing as GI tag. Kannur, home furnishing. Kannur is known for home furnishing as GI tag. Right? And below Kochi, you will be able to see a place called Kottayam. Yes, 100% literacy rate. Kottayam, 100% literacy rate. Lake Vembanad, longest lake in India. Lake Vembanad. Vertical or lake Patama, right? Longest lake in India. 10 rivers join Lake Vembanad. So there is a large amount of water will be flowing into it, right? And near Vembanad, you also have a place called Kuttanad, known for rice cultivation below mean sea level. Kuttanad is known for rice cultivation. Kuttanad, NAD, below mean sea level. Below Vembanad, there is also another lake, an important wetland, Lake Astamudi. On the coast itself, you will be able to see near Kollam, Lake Astamudi, important wetland. Protected areas. Yes. Periyar is a national park. Periyar is a national park. We also have Silent Valley National Park. Silent Valley National Park. Iravikulam National Park. Anaimudi National Park. Shall I? With respect to the tribes, Paniyan, major tribes. Paniyan, Kurichan, major tribes of Kerala. Tamil Nadu. Take some 10 minutes extra there. என்னோட பிளான் படி போயிருந்தா 10 நிமிஷம் கோச்சிக்காதீங்க. With respect to what is that? Technical disturbances, it got some 10 to 15 minutes late. Just take 10 minutes extra. Instead of 5, it will be in by 5:10. Nothing more. Tamil Nadu, only one state. And one request, because all the time we face that, more number of people will be from Tamil Nadu in the class, right? So what always happens in the class is whenever we say certain things, right, there will be one person, multiple person will say, no, sir, there is a river near to my home. There will be a temple near to my street. There is a palace there. அதெல்லாம் பேச மாட்டோம், right? You're not going to discuss that much detail and all. Like how we discuss Maharashtra, how we discuss Mizoram, we'll discuss Tamil Nadu. அப்படிதான் பேச போறோம், right? Tamil Nadu. With respect to your physiography of Tamil Nadu, we have Western Ghats, we have Eastern Ghats, We have Western Ghats, we'll have Eastern Ghats, broken ranges will be there, and then plains regions, right? Western Ghats, Eastern Ghats, and then plains. The broken hills of Tamil Nadu, Shevarai, என்ன ஹில்ஸுங்க சேலத்தில் ஏதாவது இருக்குங்களா? கூட ஷேவரா ஹில்ஸ், சேலத்துக்கு பக்கத்தில் ஏதாவது ஒரு மவுண்டன் இருக்கு. by another name, ஏற்காடு ஷேவராய்ஸ். ஜவ்வாது, பழனி. These are your broken ranges. Shevarais, Javad, Palani, and Western Ghats regions will be there, right? Your Western Ghats starts from Tapi Valley in Gujarat to Tamil Nadu. It flows through 6 states. It crosses 6 states. Gujarat also has Western Ghats, right? Gujarat, Maharashtra, Goa, Karnataka, Kerala, Tamil Nadu are state, right? With respect to the ports, 3 major ports in Tamil Nadu. Chennai has 2 major ports. Ennur, look into the map, you will be able to see the ship, right? Okay. You'll have 2 ships. Ennur is a major port. Port West, Ennur, Port West, and then you have Tuticorin. 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 These are the 3 major ports. Apart from that, we have minor ports also. And with respect to the rivers, Kaveri is the major river. Apart from that, we have Vaigai. These are very minor in manner, right? Tamirabarani. When you say minor, we are speaking about India. When you compare Indian regions, your Vaigai and Tamirabarani will become minor rivers. Don't come to a fight. எங்கூர்ல தாமிரபரணி ஓடுது, நான்லாம் மதுரை தண்ணி குளிச்சு வளர்ந்தவங்களாம் சண்டைக்கெல்லாம் வரக்கூடாது, ரைட்? நானும் மதுரைக்காரன்லாம் வரக்கூடாது. ரைட். நெக்ஸ்ட் ஒன், மினரல்ஸ். Lignite, Neyveli. Neyveli, known for lignite. Madurai, granite. Salem, steel. First year old roommate is from Salem. So you always used to say, there is a city called Salem in United States of America. So you always, எங்கேருந்து Salem, அப்படினோ. ஏண்டா நாங்களாம் யூஎஸ்லேயே வச்சிருக்கோம் மச்சி, அதனால நாங்கள் ஃபாண்ட் அப்படி யூஸ் பண்ணிட்டோம், அதாவது அசன்ட் அப்படி யூஸ் பண்ணுவோம் மச்சி, அப்படி இப்படினுவோம். Always remember Salem when this idiot comes into my mind, right? Next one, you will have, ஏங்க போனோம்னு தெரியல, fine. Neyveli, you have lignite. Madurai, you have granite. Salem, you will have steel. Salem, steel. Salem also has magnesite, iron and steel, magnesite. Petroleum refineries in Manali. Manali is in Tiruvallur district, and then Nanmangalam. See, Nanmangalam. Sorry, don't write Nanmangalam. Narimanam, petroleum refineries, Manali, Narimanam in Nagapattinam. Both the places as petroleum refineries. Narimanam in Nagapattinam. Narimanam, Nagapattinam also has petroleum oil fields. Narimanam oil fields. That's a Kaveri basin. Like how your Krishna Godavari basin has petroleum, your Kaveri basin also has petroleum. They take it from Narimanam oil fields. and with respect to the industries, right? Where are the industries? Kudamkulam nuclear power plant. Kudamkulam nuclear power plant. Tuticorin. Copper. Navarka, Tuticorin copper. Bus. Tuticorin copper. Right? Kanjipuram, known for silk sarees. Kanjipuram, known for silk sarees. Kanjipuram, known for silk sarees. Any dam in Mettur? Mettur dam, simple. There is a name for the dam in Mettur. Stanley Reservoir. It was asked in UPSC in geography optional paper to mark the locations. There are plenty of people who even from Salem who said, where is the Stanley Reservoir? Hey, Mettur dam is Stanley Reservoir. It's called a Stanley Reservoir. Chennai zoo irka. Arijaranna Zoological Park. It's not Vandalur Zoo. Right? Location names are specific. UPSC will always ask with respect to the actual name. Vandalur Zoo. Fine. Next one. From Salem in the map, you will be able to see in the northwest direction, you will be able to see the name actually in the map. Stanley Reservoir. Is it available? Stanley Reservoir, right? Above Stanley Reservoir, you will be able to see a place called as Dharmaburi. And above Dharmaburi, Krishnagiri will be there. Both are known for flower production, cut flowers, carnation, rose, large amount of floriculture industry. Okay, we'll go to the western side now. Salem to Coimbatore region. So we are going on the western side from Salem. Erode, known for turmeric. Erode, known for turmeric. Namakkal, poultry industry. Large poultry industry is there. Tiruchengood. What's the famous of Tiruchengood? With respect to an industry, a development, major one. Ma'am, அப்படியே டைப் பண்ணுங்க மேம். சொன்னீங்கன்னா லிப் ரீட் பண்ண முடியல. Thank you, Soundarya. Stanley Reservoir. Any idea with respect to Tiruchengood? We'll come to textiles. Other than that, western region itself is now textiles. Is there? Borewell industry. Borewell pump பண்றாங்கல்ல, for the borewell drilling, not the borewell drilling. They do it across India. They do it across world. Tiruchengodu drilling is Africa. You go, there will be Tiruchengodu people will be drilling. Amdalogu precise. Drilling, borewell drilling is much more with respect to Tiruchengodu regions. Entire region is also known as lorry building. Namakkal again, schools நிறைய இருக்கும். My UG mates comes from Namakkal. They will always say that till 12 o'clock they make you study. அங்கே தான் படிச்சிருந்தீங்களா? Friend. Still at 6 a.m. they will make you study. Padi பைத்தியக்காரனா. Right? Next one. What else is there? Coimbatore. Earlier known for textile industry. But today textile is not only located in Coimbatore. From Coimbatore you go east, you will see Tirupur. you'll see Erode, you'll see Namakkal. From Erode, you go further down or regions, you will see Madurai. All these regions are textile industries today. Erode, Tirupur, Namakkal, Madurai, Aditya Birla, all those manufacturing that comes from Madurai. So all these industries, all these places are known for textile industries. With respect to specific to Coimbatore, Coimbatore is known for MSME, automobile spare parts. Ganapati no area, automobile spare parts in Coimbatore regions. Where Chennai is the automobile hub, but spare parts for our automobiles or your call, speedometer, prick call, all those come from Coimbatore region. Automobile spare parts, MSME, plenty of MSMEs are located in Coimbatore. They also have GI tag for wet grinder stone. Wet grinder stone as GI tag in Coimbatore. Rock is so hard, so that has been used for the regions. Theni. Grapes, like how we said Nashik grapes, Theni is known for grapes. Even Coimbatore region, you will have that Paneer grapes will come from Coimbatore regions. This region has all the grapes. Sapota, known for horticulture. Theni is known for horticulture. You will have windmills. Palghat Gap will be there. No, Singote Gap will be there. You go to Kanyakumari, there is a place, Nagarkoil, there is a place called as Aralvai Mudi. You will have a large windmills will be there. Aralvai Mudi. Windmills near Nagarkoil. Don't write it down. Virudhunagar. Dindikal. Virudhunagar. Enna parota. These are for food. Leave those things, right? And you go to Sivagasi. What is Sivagasi known for? Cracker industries. They called it as mini Japan. Large number of cottage industries were there. Now the cottage industries are converted into MSMEs. The cracker industries are not cottage industries anymore. They are big industries, right? Below Sivagasi, for people who Sivagasi. Vijay Padam soladari sandosham, right? Below Sivagasi, you will be able to find Mundandurai. A tiger symbol is also there. Yes, Kalakad Mundandurai. Tiger reserve. Recently, any tiger reserve that came in the near region? Is that tiger reserve? Recent 51st tiger reserve. இப்பதான் வந்துச்சு நியூஸ் பேப்பர்ல, just less than a monthங்க. ஸ்ரீவில்லிபுத்தூர் மேகமலை tiger reserve, the last added tiger reserve, 51st tiger reserve. Srivilliputur Megamalai tiger reserve. Kalakadu Mundandurai is a tiger reserve. Srivilliputur Megamalai is a tiger reserve. You also have, shall I? You also have Mudumalai tiger reserve, Satyamangalam tiger reserve, Mudumalai tiger reserve, Satyamangalam tiger reserve. Gindi is a national park. Okay, one more tiger reserve. The Mudumalai Pottama. Look into the place between the Tamil Nadu, Indian part of Tamil Nadu and your Sri Lanka. Pamban Channel irukla map la. Pamban Channel. It's a bridge that connects your Rameshwaram and Ramanathapuram. Even if you forget, even if you're scared about switching off the switches or switching off your gas station, but you will be very happy to go on Pamban Bridge, no? No reference புரியல அவங்க யாருக்குமே. அட்வர்டைஸ்மெண்ட் ஒன்று வரும்ல, எதுக்கு பயந்தாலும் நான் சங்கர் சிமெண்ட்ஸுக்கு பயப்பட மாட்டேன், நல்லா பாம்பன் பிரிட்ஜில் போவேன். டிவியே பார்க்க மாட்டீங்களா? காலைல 7 மணிக்கு எந்திரிச்சா நைட்டு 12 மணி வரைக்கும் பாலிட்டி, ஹிஸ்ட்ரி, ஜியாகிரபி, எக்கனாமிக்ஸ், சொசைட்டி அப்படி குத்திட்டு இருப்பீங்களா? இல்லை. Your Rameshwaram. Ram, I divide this, it becomes easier. Ram, Ishwar, both your gods will be there. Ram, Ishwar, holy site for the Hindu religion. And then you have Dhanushkodi, the closest place to Sri Lanka. Gulf of Mannar is there, no? Below Rameshwaram. Can you see? Gulf of Mannar Biosphere Reserve. First marine biosphere reserve in the country. Gulf of Mannar Biosphere Reserve. First marine biosphere reserve in the country. Above that, you will be having Palk Bay and Palk Strait in the map. Yes, Palk Bay, Rameshwaram, above Rameshwaram, Palk Bay, Palk Strait, no other locations, right? Above Palk Strait, can you see a place called as Kodiyakarai? Vedaranyam, right? Kodiyakarai, wildlife sanctuary. It's a bird and also black buck, right? I think we are done with respect to all the places. And one more thing. Your பேர் மறந்துட்டேன். காலேஜ் பசங்களாம் தெரிஞ்சாங்கன்னா கொண்டுருவானுங்க. மேட்டுப்பாளையம் ஊட்டி mountain railways. UNESCO. 3 railways will have the UNESCO heritage site. One is Metupalayam Ooty, then Shimla Kalka. We saw in the northern part. One more thing we saw with respect to the northeastern part in West Bengal. Darjeeling mountain railway. These 3 mountain railways has the UNESCO heritage site. And Kanyakumari. The moment you go to Kanyakumari, never miss it. I know that I'm taking 2 minutes, but this still is worth for this particular thing to say. When you go to Kanyakumari, there is a place called as Merkumada Veedi, and there will be small shops will be there, and they will have a live fishes will be there. And if you are a non-vegetarian, go there, order the fishes. They will give you the best tuna in the country. Fish grilled with some amount of kappa, your tapioca, well cooked, and then some amount of podi will be there. And you have this Arabian Sea, Bay of Bengal and Indian Ocean mixing region will be there. Tiruvallur statue and Vivekananda rock is also present. Kanyakumari, the southernmost point for mainland. Kanyakumari is the southernmost. Yaar class? Antara. ஐயோ 2 நிமிஷத்துல முடிச்சிரணும் மட்டும் சொல்லுங்க. என்ன முடிச்சதுக்கு அப்புறம் சொல்லுங்க. அதுக்கு அப்புறம் பிரேக்கும் இருக்கும். அப்புறம் காலையில இருந்து உட்காந்துருக்காங்க. என்ன கொண்டே விடுவாங்க நான் பிரேக் கொடுக்கலாம். தேடி வந்து வெட்டுவாங்க இல்லையா? அப்படிதானே? அவங்கெல்லாம் 10 நிமிஷம் உடனே அப்படின்ட்டாங்க. Right? And go to the page number 29 or by the title Andaman Nicobar Islands and Lakshadweep. Underline the places what I say. Will be done in a minute, not more than that. First, Lakshadweep. Write it in the map itself. Perfect example of atoll, ATOL. It's a type of coral reef, atoll. All the islands are coral reef islands. Lakshadweep is a perfect example of atoll, type of coral reef. All islands are coral reef islands. Right? Can you see something called as 9-degree channel? Map. 9-degree channel separates Minikai. Below the 9-degree channel, you will be able to see a Minikai island. Above 9-degree channel, all the other islands will be there. So 9-degree channel separates Minikai and the other islands of Lakshadweep. Below Minikai, what is the channel that is there? 8-degree channel will be there. Then there will be one place called as Piti, P-A-T-A. Smallest protected area in the country. Piti is the smallest protected area in the country. Kavaratti is the capital. Right? Now jump to Andaman and Nicobar Islands. First thing, Andaman and Nicobar Islands is an extension of Himalayas. Andaman and Nicobar Islands is an extension of Himalayas. Yes. We will be able to see one island, Narkondam, on the easternmost place of Andaman Islands, extinct volcano. Below it, barren island, BARREN. In the map itself, they will give it all those things. Extreme volcano, Narkondam. Below it, barren island is there. Only active volcano in India. Barren island, only active volcano in India. Right? Is there any channel here? Degree channel here? 10-degree channel. What is it separating? Separates Andaman and Nicobar. It separates Andaman and Nicobar region. Fine. Thank you. Right? And other than that, look into all those bay and the channels. If you look into the north, you will see Coco channel will be there. Right? And all those given in your blue. Underline the ones which is important. Coco channel. Duncan Passage between Middle Himalayas and Little Himalaya. Right? Then come to Nicobar Islands. You will be able to see Sombero channel between Non-Kauri Islands and Little Nicobar. Sombero channel. Last point. Indira point no nirka. Southernmost tip of entire country. Southernmost tip. Your Kanyakumari will be southernmost tip of mainland. Indira point will be the southernmost tip of all the geographical region. Right? Apart from that, when you get time, look into all those bays also. You will be able to see Invisible Bank. Right? This is Andaman Nicobar Islands is an extension of Eastern Himalayas. Coral reefs are also located there. Tribes of Tamil Nadu. Miss Pantana. Malayali. We are not speaking about Malayalam. Malay in Tamil means mountain. So the one who lives in mountain. Malayali. Irular. One of the best snake catchers of the world. One of the best snake catchers of the world. Irular. Major tribes. Are you in mechanical engineering? As it is asked, right? எனக்கும் மேக்ஸுக்கும் சுட்டு போட்டா கூட வராது. Me and Max are in two different directions. I got centum in 12th standard. 100 out of 200. நம்ம எப்படி மேக்ஸ் படிக்க முடியும்? I'm a forestry graduate, then I did my masters in environment law and policy, and then I did my another masters in water policy and governance. Then, yes sir, Bahubali was shot from Attirapalli. Okay. இதெல்லாம் பதில் சொல்லிட்டேன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். Is in Godavari, the Dakshin Ganga? As far as I know, it is Kaveri, they call it so. I'll check even. Then, அருண் சார்கிட்ட எவ்வளோ நிமிஷம் பிரேக் கொடுக்கலான்னு கேளுங்களேன். அவர் பார்த்துக்கிறேன் முடிச்சிட்டேன் சொல்லுங்க. So this will be our last class. Thank you very much. And if you have not given this, this is my mail ID, karthifcra@gmail.com. Drop in if you have any doubts with respect to geography or UPSC. I'll reply you within a day. Repeat formation of potsal. See, it has silica, it has aluminium, it has iron. If there is excess amount of water, let it be rainfall, let it be humid, any form of water, right? Leaching will take place. In tropical regions, silica is leached, right? Aluminium and iron is there, so we call them as lateritic soils. But in subtropical region, if you go by the sentences I gave, subtropical regions, it should have humid climatic conditions, water should be available. And the next word I said is acid soil. Acidity should be there. Because of the presence of acidity, what it does is acid combines with silica. So now silica is not leached because their bonding is made with silica, right? So aluminium and iron gets leached. That is called potsal. It takes place in means no class ends for no. It means last class for map reading, not for entire geography. There will be Indian geography part will be there, right? Last class for me within the batch. Is that clear? Shall I leave? வந்துட்டார் அருண் சார் கூப்பிடுங்களேன். எவ்வளோ நேரம் பிரேக்குன்னு? அருண் சார் கூப்பிடுங்க ஒரு வாரம். சார் எவ்வளோ சார் பிரேக் கொடுக்குறீங்க? இப்போ தான் முடிச்சுங்கண்ணா, லேட் ஆயிடுச்சு. எவ்வளோ நேரம் பிரேக் சொல்கிறதுங்கண்ணா? How much time you want break? நீங்கள் வாய வச்சு சும்மாவே இருக்க மாட்டீங்க. அப்போ 5:50 தான் வருவாங்க, உங்களுக்கு 1.5 மணி நேரம் தான் கிடைக்கும். Come back by 5:45. Fine. Thank you.